Well, let me all start with quoting the Quran. And if you look at Surat Al-Talaq 65, verse 1 to 3, it's quoted in the Quran. Whoever puts his trust in Allah, he will be enough for him. Now, we go to the Bible. And in Jeremiah 17:7, it's quoted that the word says, blessed is the man who trusts in the Lord. Now, trust is a very important word. It's not only related to religion, even though there are several verses in the Bible and the Quran, as well as texts of the Sikhs, etc. Trust also becomes important even in our physical lives. Now, just recently, reports of the Afrobarometer did indicate that more than half of our voter population did not trust our politicians. Now, we think it's only the problem with the politicians, but let's go to the home and we'll find out that trust is a missing virtue among couples. Children in their relationship with their parents, bosses in their relationship with their subordinates, and let's say even trotro drivers and their passengers as to how much is being charged, whether it's the correct fee, etc. But if we can only find that missing point where we can trust each other, we'll know that as we're making entry into a new year, trust will become a good virtue for all of us. I'm saying this because 2020 is said to be the make or undoing of all of us, because we have a political contest, a general elections, so much tension already, 12 months to the election. And we're still a bit undecided if you take a look at what the statistics, etc. are. But let's find that missing piece. Trust is very important. Now, even around you this Christmas, let somebody trust you that what you said you will give by way of the gifts, etc. for Christmas, you're able to do that. Welcome to the 24th of December 2019. I'm glad God woke you up today to join us on the AM show. As I speak, many of you are getting ready to travel to the countryside for Christmas. Many may simply be returning home for Christmas. Whatever your situation is, and wherever you find yourself, we want to say we wish you a safe journey. We'll touch base on some issues related to road safety, bring you some tips, because we all need you alive in 2020. We have a great collaboration with Ghana, and we're going to tell you all about it. Now, talking about 2020, it brings to mind the election, and would also bring back memories of Vision 2020. You know, I don't know whether some of you were born at the time. At the time that we had the man himself, Chairman Rawlings, who transitioned to become president of our republic in the Fourth Republic, we had Vision 2020. The Ghana Grand Developmental Plan, we just fell flat. Now, exactly in 8 days, we will be in 2020. Back in 1995, we thought that 2020 was so far away. You know, 5 years later, we had all the thing about Y2K, how the world was going to collapse, etc. So we envisioned that 2020 will enable us achieve a middle income status. Indeed, we did achieve that, and improve our standard of living to be equivalent to, let's say, Korea, Japan, you know, Singapore, Malaysia, etc. Those were the bloom years of the Asian tigers, and upstarts like Ghana looked at Southeastern Asia, the ASEAN countries, to some great envy. Now, what happened? We'll get into that. We'll have some great conversations in related to that as well. We'll also bring you some, you know, great renditions of music later on the show. Would expect something from Joe Metal, you know, the great gospel rock star, so to speak. So make sure that you make a date with that. Also, pick up your notebooks and get ready for some simple recipes on how to make some breakfast essentials like chicken nuggets and salad. More like chicken flakes. But don't worry, promises to be exciting. But look, watch your expenditure pattern. 75 days is a composition of January. Watch it. Try and keep your hands in your pocket. You don't have to always release them, you know. But I have to thank my good friend, who is the head of pharmacy at the Boku Presbyterian Hospital for this outfit, Salifu Combat. Good morning. You dressed me well. I look good, don't I? Okay. So Salifu Combat, head of pharmacy, Boku Presbyterian Hospital. Merry Christmas. I wish you all the best, as well as for your family, your wife, especially Flora. But in the meantime, we have to bring you the latest news headlines. We'll tell you what's also dominating the latest sports headlines we have in the studio, and it promises to be exciting. Thank you for joining us for the AM show.